Do you know, I was rushing to finish that video within 10 minutes, but I'm actually going to just extend this one because this one is really important. I do not want to be responsible in any way for people overdosing on this, which is why I'm stressing so much that you start with the smallest amount. The reason I say this, okay, I'm going to tell you my own personal story, because to get this dosage amount, of course I had to try it with no one to suggest a dose to me. And the first time I tried this, I took like a spoonful, thinking this won't be a big deal, it's nutmeg after all. And within 2 hours, because it takes about 2 hours to work. It's a bit like if you ingest cannabis, it takes about 2 hours for it to be processed by your liver and to actually, for you to feel an effect. And I felt quite floaty and quite relaxed, and I thought, this is nice, this is really nice. And it is, that's how it should be, and that's how it should stay, if you get your dose right. And about 3 hours later, I was really tired, so I thought, I'm going to go with this. I did it for sleep, so I took myself off to bed, and I had the best night's sleep. I woke up the next day 12 hours later. I never sleep that long normally. Yes, I'm going to have to really stress this in the video, because dehydration, I'm going to say this while I remember, I'm going to interrupt my story. Dehydration, nutmeg actually reduces your what do you call it, like your thirst, your feeling of thirst. So when you take it, you're not going to feel thirsty. That reflex won't kick in. However, you actually need to be taking in more water than normal. You imagine this is causing all these toxins to come out your liver. It's helping, but you need to flush those toxins out your body. Okay, if you're just allowing the nutmeg to take them into your body but not flushing them out, they're going to get reabsorbed. You're going to feel terrible. This is why people who have overdosed on nutmeg say it was awful, they had a headache. They're dehydrated. They've abused something that they didn't understand. So hydration is really important. I don't set a timer, because you're going to feel quite relaxed and floaty. You're probably not going to remember. You need to be really conscious about drinking water, remembering to drink water. Have a bottle on you, keep swapping it for one in the fridge, or make sure you're drinking, maybe boil for warm water. Warm water is really good for the system, for cleansing. Be conscious of this. So anyway, yes, I woke up 12 hours later feeling dehydrated, so I got myself hydrated, and I looked in the mirror and my eyes were so bloodshot. Like I'd smoked a few joints. And I felt, once I stood up, I felt high, really high, and that lasted for another 12 hours. It wasn't, basically, I wasn't sober again till about 10 o'clock the next evening. So that was like a full 24 hours of being quite high on this, which, I'm not gonna lie, I know how to handle these things. I just relaxed into it and just knew I just had to wait it out. If you panic, that's the worst thing you can possibly do. You just need to relax and wait, stay hydrated, eat something, relax. But would I do it again? That was a long time to be under the influence of something quite strong and quite heavy. So yeah, it's not a bad thing, but this is the danger if you do take too much. And when I'm saying too much, I'm still talking a teaspoon, okay? I'm still talking about just a teaspoon. This is a small amount. This is how potent this is. So be really, really respectful of this. Now, for ideal dosage, around 0.5 ml to 1 ml, you should find that works. Take it 3 hours before you want to go to bed and you want to sleep. I find that's the sweet spot, and my friends who have tested this find that's bang on the sweet spot, 3 hours before. If you leave it longer, your mind actually starts to wake up a bit. You'll start to get really creative. if you're creatively minded anyway, you might find you're coming up with ideas for all sorts of things, business plans, books, which can be great as like a daytime, if you've got nothing else to do, relaxation day. It's wonderful. But if you are taking this and you've got work the next day, you want to be really careful, okay? Really, really careful. So please heed my warnings. Please let me know how you get on. As I say, it's a shame I can't just share. I've got so much of this. I actually intended to start it as a business until I realised there's a whole load of legalities around selling medicine. So instead I thought, because it's such a wonderful product, and I mean really a truly magical product, that I thought I need to share this with the world. If I can't sell you it, then let me give you the recipe for it, so you can make it for yourself. Because a lot of these, I mean, what are your options if you are struggling to sleep? What are your real options? Pharmaceuticals, they have such horrendous side effects. Years ago, I've tried these things in my past and they came at such a high cost, I would never try them again, which is why I use natural products now. So do you know, another few things actually, since I've got a wee bit of time left on my next 10-minute video. Another few things that are really interesting. So the hepatoprotective effects I was talking about earlier, that was evaluated on rats with liver damage. I actually reversed liver damage in these rats. Yes, memory enhancing, reverse scopolamine and diazepam induced impairment in learning and memory of young mice. Aphrodisiac activity. I have to say, like, it's so relaxing. It's so super chilled and relaxing. So I'm not surprised saying aphrodisiac. I'm here on my own, so I don't know about that. But see what you think. Let me know. Nutmeg oil extract showed a rapid onset of action and short duration of anticonvulsant effect. It was found to possess significant anticonvulsant activity. Also, there was another journal here, I forgot about this, that is a potent, this is their words, a potent anti-cancer agent. Topical applications, analgesic, beneficial for skin disorders. This is why I say put it in your bath, put the ground up extras in your bath water. Forget about the bubble bath that's going to damage your skin and rip off all the goodness and oils there. This is what you should be using, okay? So it's really good for treating colds and headache, reduces joint inflammation, useful for removing foul smells from wounds. That's a random one, but it's really good for wound care. So again, this syrup, if you dilute this, and this is another thing, I'll go into another video about skincare, I think, because I've learned so much, and my skin has healed dramatically in the past year. I'd say even just, six months ago, I had the most horrific acne on my face. I can share photos, I really want to, but I can, just to show you where I've come from. I had really severe PTSD. Bad side effect of that, sadly, is I got hit with both, was weight gain and acne, and that plagued me for 2 years. And this is something that I found profoundly helped. So basically, once you've got your nutmeg and mace mixture, I put them in little cute bottles. Dilute this maybe 8 parts water to 1 part syrup. Use it as a face cleanser. It's one of the best things you could be taking your makeup off with, okay? Because not only is it healing your skin, it's cleansing, it's healing it. There's no chemicals in there whatsoever. This is pure nature. And this is something you can, the base of this, you can keep in your fridge you can keep it out your fridge actually, but you can keep this for like 2 years. It's shelf stable. It's not going to go off. So every week I make up a little batch of this for my face cleanser, keep it in the fridge, make up a new one. It's so simple, it's so cheap. This is going to save you an absolute fortune. Thank you so much for listening again. Subscribe if you want more information like this to keep coming. Comment below. Much love.